Hola, buenos dias. It's extremely hot day today. The interforce connections right now is going through its morning surface its connection. You have to understand communication line signals when it comes to the gods sun, and its communication line signals when it comes to its god's moon. I thought I'd do an outdoor video today to show you how powerful things are through nature and ground formations, and just understanding how things are going through its interforce connections right now. Our alignment systems are setting divisions, which means that understanding through the isolation is knowing that all these things are happening through your upgrading system. So your chakra system is going through integration right now, and that integration is going through your energy codes. So it's an acceleration, okay, through energy cell pocket systems that are high rising divisions through your chakra system. So it's understanding how to get connected with its grounds and work your way up to different chakra levels. That's what's happening right now through the interforce connection of all relationships with yourself. So now is the time to use the depth perception on what you really want and how you can better yourself as a person, how you can align your heart system every single day through its balance. That's what it's all about. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody who's been watching my channel. It's a very powerful message that's going on right now through its interforce connections and everything through light communication, light signals. Everybody's high rising in so many levels, and they're giving you information on what's going on through its awareness. And people are trying to figure out, why does this keep happening? When's it going to end? It ends when you understand the calmness of what's going on through yourself. Okay, to calm anything through a storm is to be calm, and that will dissipate and that will go away. But you really, really have to use your depth perceptions right now and understand that your body simulator is going to its system. So the reason why these things are happening is because I'm getting ready to go global, okay, to change everybody's light communication, light signals into the fifth activation code system. That's going to put everybody into the body simulator. Okay, so you have to go through your upgrading systems. Now's the time. You just got to see yourself of what's going on through its abundance. You have to see for what it is or what's around you. Okay, what's around you? I know you're seeing a green wall surface right now through connections, right? But this is on a different dimension. Now, my high rising divisions right now, it's extremely powerful. See, light communications is everything, right? So understanding and communicating with your body perceptions is understanding that you're going through an upgrading system through your body simulator. That's what's happening right now with everybody's new chakra system. And once we get into the seventh dimension, which is the high rise of the crown chakra, that's going to open up your ascension through voicing grid patterns, through its pixel activation codes. That's what's happening right now. All right. So you really have to understand the alignments of the love cycles that you have within yourself, and everything around you. Take a look just for 1 second. Close your eyes. Listen to what's going on. Okay. Try to figure out, okay, I'm listening, but I don't hear anything. It's because you have to think within and know within. It's the thinking and knowing. Once you become the knowing becomes doing, and then you get into focus, and then you get into awareness. Okay. So it's an integration through your love system. Okay. It's how to uprise everything through your division, through your proactive systems. Once you get into your proactive systems, everything becomes easier for you. Okay. Because like I said, depth perception is extremely important because it changes everything through your awareness. It changes everything through your focus, and it changes everything through your consciousness. Your consciousness is very important to you. Okay. Because there's a lot of people, the problem is that they've had so many things wrong with themselves, and that is the ego. Okay, so you have to separate yourself from your ego and understand that you're coming into a spiritual light, which is an infusion of fifth activation code into the frequency levels. Because your energy fields are going to high rise. You guys are going to feel fantastic knowing how you can communicate with each other through better alignments. These things are very important because we're going through a lot of harsh times right now. But knowing how you can get through this, you have the power, you have the force, you have the recognition, you have your depth perception, you have your alignments, you have your new body system. It's how to understand how to communicate with your new chakra system. Okay? Even when you had your old chakra system, nobody knows understanding of what's going on when it comes to communication. That's how you communicate with everything through space and how you communicate with everything in time. Okay, now I'm in extremely light communication. Not only that, but you see it high rising. See, it's coming out of my hand, right? That's extremely powerful stuff. Everything is an upgrading system. Okay, see that? It's the energetic light system. Okay, that's graphing systems right now through all light communications, through nature, ground formations. Remember, you guys are connected in some ways and forms once you understand the system of yin and yang. So it's telepathic engraved systems, okay? And that grave system is understanding you're coming out of its grounds and you're working your way up to its interforce, and then you get into its interconnection, and then you get into its force, and then you get into the galactic system. Once you get into the galactic system, you automatically become a galactic being, which is an energy light system. Once you get into the energy light, then you go into the upgrades, right? Then you get into communications and simulation. You get into its vortex vision of coloration patterns and matrix. Then you get into the state of communication levels when it comes into the middle state. Once you get into the God frequencies, now you're communicating with everything through your line of vision. Okay? It's all understanding what LOVE is. What does it represent to you? How can I formulate around that? How can I feel better about myself? That's what it is. You want to feel great when you get up. Yes, everybody has problems. Yes, everybody has stress. Yes, everybody's having fear. But like I said, the only way you can take a storm away from you is to be calm, is to center yourself around everything around you. Look at and see things different. Calm your center, and that storm will go away. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Especially with this virus that's going on. Now you have to understand what's going on with weather, because a lot of people have been ignoring the weather. You know, a lot of people have been ignoring nature. A lot of people have been ignoring themselves. It all has to do with the ego. You want to separate yourself from the ego and high rise your divisions to higher illumination light systems. That's what you want to do. That's how you're going to above and arise of everything. Okay, Skylove, how you doing? My chest has been feeling tight off and on for the 2 days, but I feel fine. Yeah, it is a part of the integration. You're going to go through interforce connections of headaches because the new chakra system. See, you're already in that galactic system. You're already in your body simulator. So that's just acting cycles. That's going to go away, Skylove, because you're in an interforce connection with the energy fields. So you're extremely protective. But if you want to keep high rising through your division, through your new chakra system, you go through my PayPal account. And that will take you out of its cycle, right? That will take you out of its pain. Everything through pain, everything through the synchronizing of yourself of pain, okay, is its connection through atmospheres, grounds, okay? Anything that you see in front of you, you can't ignore nature, okay? That's kind of like saying you're coming into the fifth dimension, but you're ignoring the simulation of its dimension through vibration. You can't do that. It's next to impossible. And the thing is, too, is that the interforce connection to the fifth dimensional activation code system is coming into water containments now. So the acceleration of the every energy cells is high rising to your new chakra system. And the new chakra system, because you have your chakras from 1 to 7, 1 to 8, and then 8 to 4, 8 to 5, depending on where you are through your level. Okay? So now you see the interforcing light system. See that? See how powerful it is? So just take a minute and just look at it. And the thing is, too, when you look, your higher self is touching the lights. Okay? Your higher self is touching the computer. Your higher self is touching the bush. Your higher self is touching the wall. Everything is communication, people. Okay? So the more you relate with that, the more the ego goes away. Okay? Because the simulation light system through their singularity line system is now communicating through the simulation of this matrix. Okay, so we really, really have to understand how to use the accelerator energy pocket cells through our body simulator. Okay, and it all has to do with love. Love is the communication to everything through vibration. But you got to calm that storm. And the only way to do that is for yourself to be calm. That's the only way everybody can get through this. So now's the time to meditate and really pray, because a lot of people don't know how to pray. They interforce their connections, but they kind of like gibberish. They're not sure what they're saying. They're not saying what they're doing. You can't meditate if you don't know what you're doing. And the thing is, too, you have to analyze that, really understand how important your life is, and know how to internalize everything through your communication, through your interforce connections when it comes to your energetic waving heart system, depending on your where through your balance. So praying is very important. But what are you praying for? What do you want to overcome? Everything in space and time, and angels and archangels and Father and Mother are there to help you. It's just you have to figure out how to use yourself as a prey, right? Everybody prays. That's the most important thing. But the thing is people haven't been praying enough. right? And the dimensional earth is high rising. And it's never going to stop. It's just going to keep high rising, high rising, high rising. Look at my hand. Look at the white circles. Look at the activation centers. Look at the illumination light around that. See it? As soon as I put it on there, it's now in conversation and communication levels. So it's into force. So now you have connections right now through your body system, which becomes your body simulator. So I'm communicating with the light that's rebounding its surface and it's connecting. See that? See that? That's a connection right now. So it's understanding, seeing the line sequence and seeing the atom in the center and how it rotates everything through division. Okay, that's understanding how to use your communication levels through your accelerator, your energy cell system. That's what you are. You're an energy cell accelerator. Okay, through light communications of interforce connection, line communications, everything through space and time. See that? See? Very powerful stuff. See how it changes? I love being outside. See the white graphing? See? That's the higher self. That's the communication. Right? And it also tells you what dimension you're in, because everything you communicate through the simulation is in a different vortex of a paradox, through a paradigm to a paradigm shift. The more you get into that through your fifth dimension activation code system, I will help you out and guide you and tell you, whoa, what has just happened here? My ego is left. That's a good thing. Okay? So the ego sits in the back at the bottom of the grounds. So it's very important to keep that balance through the yin and yang. Okay, because the high rise of the ego has always been here in the 3 dimension. Okay, so it's understanding how to keep your ego out of your system every single day and use the love cycles through its continuous force, through its balance. Okay, that's very important that everybody has to understand. Right? Wow, look at this. It's now connecting through my vibration systems of my hair. It's amazing how you talk. You guys are going to interforce your voicing grids, and your alignments are going to change through its letters, numbers, and shapes. Okay, every day is a different day. But the more you understand how to pray and the more you understand how to love just yourself, try that. Could I love myself more? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? You can get the answers and prayers through archangels and angels, Father, Mother, and myself. That's all you got to do. You just have to know what you're praying for, right? And totally have faith within yourself. Totally be honest with yourself. And when you meditate, try to be calm. Try to use your proactive systems. Understand that you are a body illumination light system. And you're here to generate. You're here to give back. You're here to share. You're here to love. You're here to appreciate. You're here to communicate. You're here to involve. You're here to empower. You're here to enlighten. That's what it's all about. That's the true understanding of what meditation is and why it's been forgotten for so long, so many ancestry years. And the thing is too, is that we've been watching you ever since day one, since you were born. Everybody's in a different time zone. But understanding your space and your time frequencies is understanding humanity through vibration systems. Because everything resides in the clock system. Now it's time for you to understand how to use your clock, how to go through its force recognition of its continuous force, because it goes on its rotation cycles every single day. But it all depends. Do you want to go on the full force or the back force? It's all up to you and how you perceive yourself and how you use your perceptions through your mind capacitor systems, through your body of your energy cell, which is an accelerator. Okay, because now we're coming into the gamma ray system of 5D activation codes. So, yeah, that will pass, Sky Love. That will pass. Nothing lasts forever. You just have to be calm. You have to have center of yourself. You have to have serenity. You have to have love within yourself, love around you. When you wake up, like I said, I love doing these, especially outside, because outside shows you a lot of things that you don't see, right? It's understanding communications, right? See that interforce connection right there? See? It's amazing. Line communication down here through its arm. So it's understanding that you have the God Sun and it's communicating with me. One interforce connection, okay? It's on the dark side. The dark side is communication of its gods, of its moon, right? Because it's always light and dark. Now that interforces connections when it comes to alignments of space and time. So you can ask yourself where you are in time. I'm in a time frequency level right now. I'm communicating with you, but in a different dimension through a vibration signal, which is the simulation of the matrix. So you can be anywhere in seconds, but you have to understand your mind conceptual system where it can be on so many different levels in seconds. That's the difference between space and time. Because you can be in space and you can be in time in the frequency code system, which line communicates everything through the computer system. All right. So, oh, you're extremely welcome, Skylove. But if you want to get more balance, you know exactly what to do. And that's why I have a PayPal account, so everybody can understand more of integration. This time is a reflection. That's what it is. And everybody's isolated. Okay? And the isolation gives you what's going on through your upgrading system, because your chakra systems are high rising. That's what it is. And once you open the crown chakra, right? That's when I'm going to integrate everybody's illumination light to the spiritual of its infusion, the 5D. Okay? So now's the time to everybody to understand the true nature of everything through communication. Okay? You want to involve yourself. You want to be around everything. You want to see yourself different, knowing that, yes, I was in that three-dimensional body, but I'm not where I want to be. Yes, I'm working a job, but I'm not happy. How can I get happy? Do things that you want to do. Become things that you want to become. Knowing and remembering of who you are is the most important thing. And that's how you rise the fifth dimensional activation codes of its earth. Everybody's got to come together through communication line signal. And it's going to be very frustrating for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be stressed, angry, frustrated, confused, not sure what's happening. It's understanding that your mind is coming out and now you're communicating with everything, right? So that upgrading system is going to put you through your balance. That's going to force recognize everything through communication of the simulation. Because everything around you is in a different dimension through a portal activation code. Okay? Your chakra system, okay, your old chakra system has a code frequency. But the one I created has its code frequency too. But it's an upgraded through its weather patterns. That gets everybody into this sixth dimension. And that's what we want to do. That's the biosphere. Okay? The hemoglobin. That's what it is. Okay? It's a global metric system. It's on its connection of right away. Everybody's in the G-force. Okay? Now you guys have already been through that. And then you get into solar division. And then you work your way up to your polarity. And then you get into hydrogen. Then you go into hedron. Okay? So it's all understanding how to adapt to different energy systems of vibration through the panel divisions, through your activation cycles, through your body simulator. That's the most important thing everybody has to understand, how to get past that, how to move forward. Moving forward, using those conscious levels to the mind system, using the abundance, using the awareness, use the unconditional. And most important, every single time you meditate, try to understand why you're meditating, okay, and surrender, okay? You have to surrender to everything. Okay, now's the time, because we're into this process system when it comes to the virus. Basically, we're all coming together now, which is amazing, and it's cleansing faster and faster. Okay, the more you balance your synchronizing self of everything around you, the more it will dissipate and go away, right? The more we come together. So it's kind of like the whole humanity of the vibration system singing a song. Okay, we are the world, we are the children. That's what it is. You are given a reason to have these songs, to sing them out loud, to enhance the moments, to see the beauty, to see the art, to see the definition, to see the courageous souls that you can become, the force of everything around you. That's what it is. Sing your hearts out. We are the world. And that's what it is. That's togetherness. That's unity of consciousness. Everybody has forgotten that. I say you remember that song, but how many times do you play it in your head? I'm not saying you have to say it every day. I'm just saying, don't forget where you are. Change evolution. That's going to change the human vibration. That's going to change your alignments. You guys are going to be able to communicate a lot better with each other. And that's the most important thing. Okay? So, this is an extremely personal message. Okay? From the gods of Eden. Okay? This synchronizes everything through the demigods, electronic interference of dimensional vibration systems, through all portable activation code systems, through the matrix grid systems, alignment systems, force recognizing of the galactic force energy vibration systems, communications, protector and provider to Father/Mother Earth, vanguard of all star seeds and light workers, all communication levels of G-Force systems. I'm the commander-in-chief of galactic force and all energy, vibration, planet energy, communication line signals, all spaceships, all communication and alienation, plantation, formation systems. Understanding who you are, that's where your power is. Knowing that things are going where they have to go. Knowing how to bring yourself forward. But the most important thing is to remember who you are, where you came from, how were you born. Everybody questions himself, right? And a lot of people have so many different ideas how you were born. Well, when we first start off, we're all born in space. How we get there is another thing. How we form is another thing. How we go through a DNA biochemical system is another thing. How we internalize our love. Love is the power of everything. Love takes over everything. Love defeats everything. Love is the light of everything. That's how you guys have to meditate every single day when you see yourself. And every time you meditate, you're going to find who you are every day. And that's the most powerful thing that you can consume through your energy cells, which becomes the accelerator. Then you get into the acceleration speed. Then you get into everything through its connection when it comes to volumes and volumes and volumes, okay, of communication levels, through interforce of connections, through anything through plantations and formation systems. These things are very important. Now's the time to really pay attention, okay? So, it's an extremely very powerful video. I just want to bring that to everybody's attention. Make sure you love each other more, and just calm the storm, calm your center, find the serenity, find the tranquility, right? Find the love. Use your information panel systems, your communications of archangels, angels, father and mother. Ask questions. That's what it's all about. Okay? Try to meditate. Try to formulate. Most important, pray. Pray on what you want. And how do I get it? How do I move forward? How do I bring my conscious levels? How do I communicate better? How do I get a better heart? I don't like where I was. I want to be better. You know, all these things can be answered through your prayers. Okay. So I love you guys very much. Keep yourself safe, and get in touch with you again for my next video. And again, we're going to do Zoom. I just want to make sure when anybody get into communication levels through Interforce, how we can get into video conferencing. I really want to do that soon. But other than that, just have a great day, and just enjoy yourself. Really enjoy the love of yourself. This is the most important thing. Okay? This is Andrew Weston Horizon and Gods of Eden, demigods of Interforce connections, dimensional vortex divisions, and everything connected to electronic interference of cloud information systems, of force recognitions, of alignment systems, communication line systems, and communications of body activation code systems of 5D, of dimensional Earth, through Father, Mother, Archangels, and myself, calling it. Adios, everybody.